doesn't happen in this case. The suspect hopefully just gives himself up, or officers will be able to pin him in some area and he'll see it's hopeless and then give himself up. We've seen a couple incidences where the vehicle, like there, pulling right in front of that traffic. Did he stop? There he goes. Looks like he's slowing. If there's some reason he's slowing, we haven't seen the suspect hit anyone, but it appears the vehicle has stopped. It's the first time it's stopped since we've been overhead. We'll try and get a look if the suspect has made a run for it and gotten out of the vehicle or not. We did not see the vehicle hit any other cars. We didn't see any damage to vehicles or an accident, but it certainly was very close in a couple of situations that could have been catastrophic. Driving through an intersection at a high rate of speed without even looking at the oncoming traffic. It was just fortunate that no one was hit. So as we come around here, we'll try and get an idea whether or not the suspect is still inside the vehicle or if he has gotten out and made a run for it. But at least at this point in time, you feel good about the fact that the vehicle is not traveling 60, 70 miles an hour on surface streets where kids may be out playing. LAPD pulling up right behind them right now. The posture they have right now would appear that the suspect is still in the vehicle. That appears to be the case. Why the suspect stopped here is anybody's idea. They only believe one person inside the vehicle. What they're going to try and do now is officers have their guns drawn. It's a tense situation. If the suspect was not to, can you push in a little, Jamie? I can't tell if that's his arm out the window. But if the suspect does not comply with their orders, excuse me, these things get dicey. They're going to stay behind their vehicles, order them out of the vehicle. Then they want to check the vehicle to make sure that the vehicle is clear, and then they'll take the suspect into custody. Right now you see his hands are out. There's a standoff for the most part. You can bet LAPD officers are telling him, get out of the vehicle. Throw your keys out. Get out of the car. That's what they want. They want him to turn around, back towards them, and then get down on the ground so there's no way that he could get to a weapon and fire at the officers. At least for now, it looks like slowly anyways, the suspect is complying. We're on Kingswood Road in Sherman Oaks. Hands up, backing up towards officers. They're going to want him down on the ground. More than likely, they'll want him to back up towards officers a little bit more, get him away from the vehicle, get face down on the pavement, and then the other officers can come in and they can clear that white truck and make certain no one else is inside there. If someone was hiding, potentially they could have a weapon and they could shoot at officers. They have to make certain that that is not the case. That's usually the procedure. So right now they're backing up towards officers. We'll see what happens here, but right now we're happy that we don't see a vehicle traveling extremely high rates of speed in some of these neighborhoods in the middle of the afternoon or the late morning towards afternoon when kids are out, when it's summer. And at least right now things look favorable. So unless something really unpredictable happens right now, they'll clear the vehicle and they'll take the suspect into custody, and this whole thing should be over. It's a stolen vehicle. I believe it started the pursuit in the Van Nuys area by Van Nuys City Hall. It was off and on surface streets at extremely high rates of speed. I don't believe it was on the freeway. At least we did not catch it on the freeway. At this point, here comes officers. Their procedure is going to be keep a gun on the suspect just in case he reached for a weapon. They're also going to try and clear the vehicle. That'll be the step that they'll take. They're doing that right now. And once that is done, they know it's safe to approach the suspect and take him into custody. They will do that. So, we hate to see these pursuits, but as far as the pursuit goes, at least this one ended without anyone being hurt. And that's certainly, we're thankful for that. So the suspect's in custody. There were some tense moments on this pursuit, but it appears it is all over.